Good morning, student. I Vishal Anand, your science teacher. Today we are going to revise chapter 6, Air and Water in Science. Chapter 6, Air and Water. In this chapter we are trying to understand the component of air, importance of clean surroundings, water in salt, content example seawater, properties of air and properties of water. Now, component of air. Air is a mixture of various gases. These gases are useful for both plant and animals. Oxygen, nitrogen and carbon dioxide are the main gases present in the air. The percentage of these gases is oxygen is 21%, nitrogen is 78%, and carbon dioxide and other gases 1% means out of 100. Oxygen. It is the most important gas for living beings, both plant and animals use atmospheric oxygen in the process of respiration. Nitrogen. It is the most abundant gas in air. It neither burns nor helps in burning. Nitrogen is used in packaged food as it presents the growth of microorganisms. Carbon dioxide. A very little amount of carbon dioxide is present in the atmosphere. Plant need carbon dioxide to carry out the process of photosynthesis. Other gases. Other gases than oxygen, nitrogen, carbon dioxide. Some other gases are also present in the atmosphere. That is helium, neon, hydrogen, argon, krypton and ozone are some other gases present in the atmosphere. Properties of air are, the properties of air are, air has weight, air occupies space, air exerts pressure. These properties, we can understand these properties with the help of activity 6.2, 6.3 and 6.4, which is given on page number 74 and 75. You should learn and read very carefully these activities to understand the properties of air. Okay, layers of atmosphere. The thick envelope of air and gases that surround the earth is called its atmosphere. It can be roughly divided into 5 concentric layers, with each layer having distinct characteristics. First is troposphere. It is the lowest layer of atmosphere. Stratosphere. This layer lies above the troposphere. Mesosphere. This is the third layer of that extends above the troposphere. Thermosphere. It is the second highest layer, extended between 80 to 700 kilometers. Exosphere, the highest layer of the atmosphere. Now, this is all for the air, and we start with water. Water is the most abundant substance available on the surface of Earth. About 3/4 of the Earth's surface is covered with water. In nature, it is found in all the 3 states of matter: solid, liquid and gas. It is found in ocean, rivers, lakes and other water bodies. Now, properties of water. Water is an important constituent of all functions of the body. It is a main constituent of blood. Water can exist in all the 3 states of matter. Solid water is less dense than the liquid state, which causes ice to float on water. Water is made up of 2 molecules of hydrogen and 1 molecule of oxygen. The molecules in water bond together and give rise to buoyant forces that keep things afloat in water. Water is neutral substance. It is neither acidic or nor basic. It is universal solvent. Almost anything can be dissolved in it. When a substance dissolves fully in solvent, a solution is formed. the substance is said to be soluble. Our next topic is removing insoluble substance from water. There are two methods of removing insoluble substance from water, that is filtration, sedimentation or descentralization. Filtration. Filtration is a process to separate insoluble solid substance from liquid by passing the mixture through a filter. That is given on activity 6.5 on page number 78. You should read this activity. Okay, now for sedimentation and descentralization. In sedimentation, the mixture of impure water is allowed to stand undisturbed for some time. The impurities after a while will settle down at the bottom of container. The substance that settles down is called sediment. The process is called sedimentation. The process by which a liquid is carefully poured out leaving behind the sediment is called descentralization. Now, our book given activity 6.6 on page number 79, you should learn and read this activity. Now, removing soluble substance from water. Our next topic is removing soluble substance from water. That is, soluble substance can be removed from water by evaporation or distillation. Evaporation. The process of converting a liquid to vapor is called evaporation. Water containing soluble impurities like salt or sugar is heated. On heating, water changes into water vapor and escapes. The impurities, salt or sugar are left behind. This is given on activity 6.7 on page number 80, and distillation is given on also given in page number 18, that is activity 6.8. Removing germs from water. Removal of germs and various harmful substances from water make it fit for drinking. Drinking water supplied to our homes is unfit for drinking, and therefore it is treated first. Boiling, adding chlorine tablet and using UV filters are some methods used to purify water at home. Chlorinization. Germs present in water can also be killed by using chlorine tablets available in the market. Boiling. To purify water, it must be boiled for 15 minutes. Boiling kills microorganisms present in water. In monsoon and during flood, there are chances of infection from water. So drinking water which is boiled properly is safe for us. Now let's revise the chapter once again. That is, air is a mixture of gases, dust and water vapor. Air is invisible, compressible and exert pressure in all directions. The blankets of air around is called atmosphere. Atmosphere is considered as a synonym of air. Air is matter, it has weight and occupies space. The major gases in the atmosphere are nitrogen, oxygen and carbon dioxide. Oxygen is the most important of all gases present in the atmosphere. Pollution air is harmful for our health. Water contains one oxygen and two hydrogen atoms that are connected by covalent bonds. Insoluble substance can be removed from water mainly by three methods: sedimentation, descentralization and filtration. Distillation is the process of purifying water by boiling it and condensing its vapor. Now, student, this is all for chapter 6 and this is all for today. Thank you.